We're covering two critical tubes for the phlebotomy exam that both contain a gel separator but yield different results: the serum separator tube, or SST, and the plasma separator tube, or PST. Understanding the distinction is crucial because the exam will test your knowledge on which tube to use based on the required specimen and test urgency. First, let's break down the serum separator tube, or SST. You'll recognize this tube by its gold or red-gray marbled top. It contains two key additives: a clot activator, often silica particles, and a thixotropic gel. The clot activator does exactly what its name implies: it stimulates the blood to clot. This is a vital step because to get serum, you must first allow the blood to coagulate, a process that takes about 30 minutes. After clotting, the tube is centrifuged for 10 to 15 minutes. During centrifugation, the thixotropic gel, which has a density between the blood cells and the liquid portion, migrates to form a stable physical barrier. This barrier cleanly separates the serum on top from the clotted cells below, preventing any interference. SSTs are workhorses for routine chemistry panels like a comprehensive metabolic panel or a thyroid function test. Now, let's shift to the plasma separator tube, or PST. This tube has a light green top. Like the SST, it contains a thixotropic gel separator. However, instead of a clot activator, it contains an anticoagulant, specifically lithium heparin. Heparin works by inhibiting thrombin, which prevents the blood from clotting in the first place. Because there's no need to wait for a clot to form, a PST can be centrifuged almost immediately after collection. This is the single most important difference from the SST. The gel still forms a barrier, but this time it separates the plasma on top from the blood cells below. The key advantage here is speed. This makes the PST the ideal choice for STAT, or emergency chemistry tests, like an electrolyte panel, where a rapid turnaround time is critical. So, how will this appear on your exam? A common question might present a scenario, such as a physician orders a STAT electrolyte panel. Which of the following tubes is most appropriate for this collection? The answer would be the light green top PST, because it yields plasma quickly without the 30-minute clot time required for an SST. Another trap involves confusing tubes with similar colors but different additives. Don't confuse the light green PST, which has heparin and gel, with a dark green top tube, which contains heparin but no gel. Similarly, don't confuse the gold or tiger top SST, which has a clot activator and gel, with a plain red top tube, which has a clot activator but no gel separator. The presence of the gel is what defines these tubes. The exam might also test your understanding of the additives themselves. For instance, because the PST contains lithium heparin, you cannot use it to measure a patient's lithium levels, as the additive would interfere with the result. To keep these two tubes straight, here is a simple mnemonic to remember: SS Gold Serum for the serum separator tube, reminding you that the gold top yields serum, and for the other, think Pistachio Light Plasma, connecting the P-plasma separator tube with its light green top and plasma specimen. Mastering the difference between the SST and PST, one for routine serum tests after clotting, the other for STAT plasma tests with no clotting needed, will secure you critical points on your phlebotomy exam. For free practice questions, AI-powered explanations, and more exam prep tools, visit openexamprep.com. That's openexamprep, all one word, .com.